Hey everyone, Steven from Straight Fire Picks. We got best bets for NBA on Friday, March 4th, 2022. We're going to have NBA player prop spreads over-unders here for you today. We're going to have 3 picks that I think are great value bets for the Friday NBA slate. As always, just want to thank you all for your continued support on the channel. If you're new to the channel here today, please be sure to hit that like and subscribe button. Always appreciate that. We are on the road to 4,000 subscribers, guys. Really excited to get there here with you all. Once we get to 4,000 subscribers, we'll be doing a parlay giveaway. So make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. Be sure to check out our community Discord page as well. We'll have a link down in the comment section and in the description where you can check that out. It's a great place to connect with our community and to get new ideas for bets. Be sure to also put your favorite pick down below in the comment section. If you like your pick included in our comment capper section, just be sure to put a star or an asterisk next to your pick, and we'll include your pick in the video if it hits. Okay, and now a quick shout out to our Straight Fire MVPs. So you'll see this beautiful list here of all of our Straight Fire MVPs running down the side of me here. If you're interested in becoming a Straight Fire MVP, there is a join button down below. We'll also have a link in the comment section and in the description where you can check that out. It's really just a great way to support the stream, guys, and what we do here at the channel. It's $3.99 per month. You get some custom emojis and perks and stuff like that. Custom roll color in the Discord, a badge next to your name. Really just meant to support the channel. So if you're interested in check that out, like I said, there's links down below for that. Now results from the previous episode, so hopping right into that. So for our comment cappers, we had Gotta Get the Bag. Once again, dropping the heat in the chat. Calling the Detroit Pistons team total over 104.5. Got there on that one. We had Cree Money calling the Nikola Vucevic over 10.5 rebounds and the Zach LaVine over 4.5 assists. Cashed both of those as well. And we had Daniel Beauvais calling the DeMar DeRozan over 4.5 assists. Was able to cash that as well. So great night from our comment cappers. As far as our stream results, another great episode here for us. We went 3-1. We were able to cash the Desmond Bane under 17.5 points, even though he made it a little bit of a sweat on us there at the end, finishing at 17. Had 12 in the fourth quarter, though, so we still were able to cash that. We cashed the Detroit Pistons plus 8.5 spread easily. They straight up won on that money line. So kudos to you guys who also sprinkled that money line. Great looks there. So we love to see that. And then we also were able to cash the Kobe White over 2.5 threes as our added play. We love that as well. We added that later on in the day in our comment section, our Twitter, and our Discord. So make sure you guys follow us on Twitter as well. You know, it's probably the best place to see our added plays. It's just easiest to see it there. Like I said, if you guys want to come back later in the day and check the video, I have it pinned at the very top as well. The only play we missed on was the Keldon Johnson over 25.5 PRAs, though. He ended up in the Greg Popovich doghouse there. Didn't even really play the second half because he committed an offensive foul, and that was pretty much it for him. So, you know, would have liked to get the sweep, but 3-1, we will still take that any day of the week. Let's get after it today, though, guys. Let's get this 3-0 here today. Let's get right into our picks. And number 1. We are going with Darius Garland over 20.5 points here for the Cleveland Cavaliers at minus 106 odds. So Garland is 5 out of his last 5 to this line. He's 9 out of his last 12 going back a little bit further to this line. And then he's also 4 out of his last 5 on the road to this line with a hook. So he's been scoring the basketball really well here lately. The factors should remain the same here for him, and the fact that there's going to be no Karis LeVert and no Rajon Rondo, which should improve his volume. He's gotten up 22 plus shots in the last 3 games, so we'd love to see that. Anytime you can get more shots than the points you need, you should be in good shape there as far as having a great chance to cash, especially with the fact that Garland also shoots the 3, can also get you to the foul line as well. So, yeah, looking for Garland's volume here to be pretty high here, guys. I think he's going to have another great game. The last time he played Philadelphia, he put up 27. That was just before the All-Star break. And it's not like the acquisition of James Harden made the 76ers really better defensively. They're a lot better offensively, but defensively, you know, Harden, that's not really his forte. So obviously expecting that Garland should still be able to have his way here versus the 76ers. when he's played against James Harden as well. He's also 3 for his last 3, cashing his points line versus James Harden when his minutes were above 30 minutes. So, obviously, the only 2 games he didn't there versus Harden was when he had like 22 minutes. So, obviously, we're expecting Garland to get above 30. He's going to play a lot of minutes here today. Should get up a lot of shots. Should have a great opportunity here to cash. They're going to need him to if they want to stay in this game. Surprisingly, the Cavs got blown out by the Hornets last game. So definitely looking for a bounce-back performance here. I expect Garland to show out and to play well. And even in that game, in that blowout, Garland still had 33 points. So he's going to get his points. I think 20.5 is a very reasonable line here for him to get for Darius Garland. So love it there for number 1 pick. Darius Garland over 20.5 points here for the Cleveland Cavaliers at minus 106 odds. Okay, and at number 2, we are going with the Milwaukee Bucks, minus 3.5 spread here versus the Chicago Bulls at minus 115 odds. So guys, the Bucks have absolutely owned this series. Now, we do know that the Bulls are a different team this year. They added a lot in the offseason. But overall, the Bucks have won 13 of the last 14 meetings in the series, including their meeting earlier this season, 94-90. As they still technically covered the spread. But I think that was a little fluky. I'm expecting the Bucks here to control the game a little bit more, especially with the Bulls on a back-to-back here. I really think the Bucks here have the upper hand. They're a bit healthier here. They get their big 3 coming in with Giannis, Middleton, and Holiday. We still got those injuries on the perimeter there for the Bulls with no Caruso or Alonzo Ball. So, I think, I don't think the Bulls are going to be able to stop the Bucks at all. Really, as far as on the defensive end, I don't think the Bulls are going to be able to have an answer for the Bucks, to be honest with you. They did in that one game where it was 94-90, but like I said, I just don't see that happening again. Like I said, Bulls on a back-to-back, technically on the season, they are 7-5-1 against the spread on back-to-back, so 22-11 at home against the spread. But they are 4-4 as a home dog, so which they are in this case here. And the Bucks are actually 13-7 as a road favorite. So when they are favored on the road, more often than not, they take care of business. The Bucks have also covered 3 of the last 4 games on the road as well, so they've been pretty solid here on the road lately, which is what we like to see. On the season, the Milwaukee Bucks are 12th in the NBA in defensive efficiency. The Bulls are down to 21st. Obviously, they've suffered a lot here defensively, coming off a 130-124 loss there to the Hawks last night. It's not like they're going to be refreshed. Having to travel back home from Atlanta, where the starters had to play a lot of minutes. It's not like the Bulls are going to be refreshed. They should be a bit tired here for this game. And I expect the Bucks here to be able to handle them on the road. Bucks are 5th in the NBA in offensive efficiency. The Bulls are 4th. So about even there, really. Look at these two teams. They really both have a big 3. You got Vucevic, LaVine, DeRozan. And then on the Bucks, you got Middleton, Holiday, and Giannis. So, in this one, I just think the better rested Bucks here, I think, will take advantage here of the Bulls coming back home. The Bucks actually are scoring an NBA best 124 points per game in the last 10 games, while the Bulls are scoring 117.5 points per game. Now, defensively, the Bucks are allowing 118.3 points per game last 10. The Bulls are allowing 115.2 points per game in the last 10. So, actually, if you average this out, this comes out to be about the spread. But like I said, I love the fact that we have a rested Bucks team here coming in. And I believe overall they have a lot more experience. This is a big divisional matchup. I know the Bulls want to show something. It's a big game for the Bulls as well. I just don't think they're quite ready in this spot. I think if they were better rested and a little bit healthier, I would actually lean with the Bulls here. But due to the factors of, I just think they're going to be tired for this game. I really do like the Bucks here. So love it there for number 2 pick. Milwaukee Bucks minus 3.5 spread here versus the Chicago Bulls at minus 115 odds. Okay, and finally at number 3, we are rolling with Rudy Gobert over 12.5 rebounds here for the Utah Jazz at minus 104 odds. You look at this rebound line, and it's just simply too low here, guys. They're taking on the Pelicans, who, you look at the matchup, and the Pelicans do allow the 4th fewest rebounds in the NBA and the 3rd fewest rebounds to centers. I get it. But Rudy Gobert is a machine that deserves a rebound line of closer to 15. He's the NBA's best rebounder. He averages 25.1 rebound chances per game on the season. That is obviously number one in the NBA by a long shot. That's an average of also averaging 14.9 rebounds per game the whole season. So that's obviously very good. And here in his last few games, right out of the All-Star break, he's also been very, very good. He's averaging 27 rebound chances per game his last three, and 16 rebounds per game his last three. So he's been very dominant on the glass. And the last time he played the Pelicans, he had 17 rebounds there versus Valanciunas. So I think he's very capable, obviously, of getting there. I see him getting there. Honestly, here, 12.5, like I said, is just simply too low. Gobert is 12 out of his last 15 to this line. Like I said, including 17 there versus the Pelicans, so we're expecting more of that. He also averages 0.8 more rebounds per game on the road, which is where this game will be here in New Orleans, so we like to see that as well. Now, technically, on the season, just 1-2 this season versus the Pelicans. He missed his rebound lines the first two games he played them back in November. But that was also his lowest rebound average of the season back in November, so just getting off the ground there in November, and he's picked it up as the season's gone, and he's been very, very dominant as the season's gone on. So not going to hold the month of November against him too much here. I think he could definitely, like I said, I think he's easily going to get 12.5. I think this is kind of, I don't even get it. I would get it more if it was like 13.5, with like minus 120 value at 13.5 rebounds. I would get that, but we're getting 12.5 here, almost on the plus side of value. So really doesn't make a lot of sense to me. Like I said, I understand it from the standpoint that it's not a great matchup, but he's just so dominant. This isn't matchup dependent here for Gobert. And overall, the Utah Jazz on the season collect the third most rebounds in the NBA, obviously here led by Gobert. So I think he's going to have a big game. I think he's going to at least get to 14 or 15. I think he'll cash this line relatively easy for us. I love it there, guys, for a number 3 pick. Rudy Gobert over 12.5 rebounds here for the Utah Jazz at minus 104 odds. Okay, guys, that's going to do it for our picks. If you enjoyed the content, please be sure to hit that like and subscribe button. Always appreciate that. We are on the road to 4,000 subscribers. Your guys' support at the channel, as always, has been really awesome. It's just a blessing to see, and it's awesome interacting with you guys in the comments and on the Discord as well. So just want to say I appreciate you all, as always. Be sure to follow us on Twitter as well, guys, and on our Discord. Like I said, we may add a play as well today. We added one yesterday. We added Kobe White with plus value, and he cashed for us. So that's the second time he's done that here on the stream in a row. Kobe White over 2.5 threes. Really liking that play. And it's worth looking at that one again today, guys. The Bucks here are actually a pretty solid matchup in that department. I'm going to wait for the lines to come out. I may be playing that again, actually, on Kobe White. So stay tuned. Follow us on Twitter. Follow us on the Discord as well. Just great resources, additional resources there for you where it might be a little bit easier to see those added plays. But we do also pin it in our YouTube comment section as well. We had that up yesterday around 5 p.m. So I get it out as soon as I can. A lot of times it's been around 5 p.m. or a little bit after. So still a few hours ahead of game time. So, sometimes we don't get the lines out till later in the day. Lately the books have been kind of slow. I think they're getting scared. I think we're making too much money here, guys. We've been on a 64-32-1 run, which has been awesome. Obviously we got to stay focused. We got to stay humble and recognize that it's not going to always be that way. But right now things are going well. We want to keep chugging away. We want to keep making money. And we want to keep scaring the books, right? That's the goal. So appreciate all of you guys. Hope you guys have a great and happy Friday. It is Friday. Excited about Friday. Let's get it here today in the NBA on Friday. Let me know what you're playing down below in the comment section. Check out our Straight Fire MVP program as well, guys. There's a link down below to that. Other than that, it's going to do it for me. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and we will catch you next time. Peace out.